Okay. Hello, friends. Happy What's New Wednesday. A little bit late today, but I was on my own in the store, so it's been busy just getting through lists and stuff. Probably some of you guys got emails from me that you have stuff here, because we got quite a few boxes and quite a few boxes sorted, so which is pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, let me get logged in on the computer so I can see if you guys have any questions. And I didn't know if I was going to have a stack of stuff, but I have a pretty good stack. So, and some fun things to show you. A lot of new paper options came in, which is pretty fun. So let me just pop over here while everybody gets logged in. And I'm going to make sure I don't have volume on. Can you guys hear me? Do I have volume on this? Nope. But now I do. Okay. So, one more second here. Facebook doesn't load things quite as quickly as I would like it to, but I like that the first reaction was a heart because, you know, it's the season of love is coming up. So I have a couple things to show you for that. Okay. All right. Let's get rocking and rolling because I have that 5 o'clock phone call today, and my stack of things that I have to show you is actually a little larger than I thought. So first off, we are going to start with some Valentine's stuff from Studio Light. Now, these guys are out of, and I'm going to raise this just a little bit because I have paper to show you today. So hopefully that gives you a little better view. So these guys are out of the Netherlands, and sometimes they have really great dies. And I have not ever seen them do Valentines before, so I was kind of excited to see this line come through. And the dies, we have two really great die options. Now, when Valentine's rolls around, some years we get great Valentine's dies and some years we just don't. So this is a pretty good Valentine's set, I think. So this particular die set is $14.50, and it has the arrows right here, all real thin details, so it's going to be really awesome. I love this one. It's the arrow with the little word, the scripty word love. Now, if you didn't want it as an arrow, you can still do the die cut, and then you just cut this off and that off, and you just have the word love. You've got your little heart lock here, the XOXO, which I think is great for sending like friendship Valentine's cards. This one is, of course, and these ones can be used all year. So we have a handful of that one in stock. And then I love this one. So heart dies are sometimes, you know, you can find like the nesting heart dies. Some years we get great ones. But look at how cool this is. I just think this one is really neat. This one almost looks to me like, you know, every year, like the jewelry people, they do those images with the parent. It's kind of like an abstract thing, a parent and a little kid. I think you could almost get away with that heart too if you wanted to. But this says love on it, and you've got some good swirls. So really, really good dies. And this one is $13.50. So $14.50 and $13.50. Let's see. They don't name theirs very good. So let's do this. Studio Light Love number 1 is $14.50. Okay, so put that in the comments if you want that. And then Studio Light Love number 2 is $13.50. So go ahead and put that in. And we do have a handful of these in stock. I didn't count. They're probably not even checked in yet. Literally, the box just arrived about an hour ago. Okay. We just have to make up names because they don't really have one. Okay. So here's the deal with this. I'm going to put an order in probably this evening that'll ship in the next day or two for these. I have literally one because honestly, the images that I could see of this pad looked cool, but without seeing it in person, I just couldn't tell. So I've only ordered one. This pad is $15. So it's a really great deal. Let me show you what's in here. I just took a quick peek. So this whole sheet right here, this is all die cut. So these will just punch out and you've got a sheet of embellishments. This one is not die cut, but you could easily fussy cut those. You could easily use, if you have a set of scallop dies, you could use those. You could use circle dies. But I mean, look at that one. Do you guys love that as much as I do? Love it. You've got some borders down here, or you can use them as borders, but you can also cut them. Can you guys, okay. My camera's a little high, so I can't look quite as well as usual, but so you could also cut them and you can use them as like a little sentiment strip. This is like a card making pad. I think it's a pretty cool idea. So this is all of your 3x4 cut aparts. You've got a bunch there. And now we're into the paper. So these papers will not be available individually, only in the pad. This one, if you were to be making cards, I think this is great if you're doing scrapbook layouts too, but this one, if you're making cards, you've got that blotch. But let me just kind of show you a close-up of, hopefully you can see it. It's actually got very subtle heart print on it, a little bit of a scroll heart on this one. I think it's a really, really pretty paper. And so then you've got this one, and it's actually got, they are printed on the back side. So all of the B sides look pretty good as well. And it's a, it's a cardstock weight, pretty standard. Is this whole thing showing? I think it is. Okay. And so this one just says love, love, love. That's a really cool pattern, which has to be in the camera for you guys to see it. But it's like just sort of splattered hearts. There we go. Sorry if I'm not got it fully in the camera. This one is cool. I think this one is like almost like little postage stamps. I would definitely cut this one apart though, because that one's hard on your eyes. But the back side of that one is awesome. And this one is really pretty. It's almost like a chalkboard kind of a coloring, but it's got little tiny hearts embedded in it. Okay. And then you've got some sheets of glitter paper. Now this is a different glitter paper than we carry. It's almost like, I don't know if this is going to come through. Maybe it will on the red. This particular, the red and the white, is almost like, there we go. It's almost like a sheen glitter. And so it is a glitter, but it's not like a crazy sparkly glitter. So I think this one will be really cool because it'll give you definitely a different effect. This one is more like the laser etched glitter that we've seen before. Okay, let's talk about these last two pages, which you may not be able to see. You may not be able to see on camera because this has like a resist on it. It's so hard here to see. There we go. Can you kind of see that maybe? I don't know if you can. Anyways, there's like 1, 2, 3, 9 different patterns on that page. Oh wait, here we go. I think I've got it. Okay, so see that? So you can ink on here, you can watercolor over here. This is going to be your mixed media page. It is so, so cool. And then this one has 4 6x6 backgrounds on it. I think it's got a lot of possibilities. So anyways, you get all of that for like the $15 price point. I think that's really great. So this is going to be your Studio Light Love. I don't know. It says it's a paper stack, so sure. They always name their stuff funny. Okay, so we've got that one. I did not give myself a chair today to put stuff on. So let me pull this closer. I usually have an assistant, but he had a number of things to do. Okay, so while we're doing Valentines, I'm going to show you the one other Valentine's line that just came in. This is from Echo Park, and all I have at the moment, there might be a couple of open stock papers that I got. I think I saw this one here that has the little tiny hearts. But we did get the 6x6 pad. Oh, this one's sealed. So the 6x6 pad for this line is $5.99, and then I'll open this one so that you can see it. This is the collection kit for Cupid Co from Echo Park. And the collection pack is $15. So it's gonna have 12 sheets and a sticker. So let's kind of go through this. All right, so this kind of truck design here has been really popular in a number of their lines. So it's really, really cute for Valentine's Day. And then it's got a great, just general red hearts on the backside. This is your 4x6, and you've got black with the XOXO and hearts. You've got a floral and a buffalo check. Here's kind of your montage paper with, I really like this one too. This one is a nice red heart swirly pattern. This one has more cut aparts and some borders with a good B-side. The B-sides in this line are actually really, really good. So, but I did not get all of the papers in open stock. So if you want the full collection, you'll definitely want to get the collection kit. But I think this one would lend itself to, look at this. I think this one is so cool. So this is little jars of flowers, and they say different things. So this one says, be mine. This one says, for you. This says, my love. I think that's the 3 sentiments. So I think, though, like, if you didn't want to use this as a whole background because it is a little busy, you could definitely cut out just the flower parts that you want if you didn't want to, you know, do it for your one and only. And so this is your 4x4 cut aparts. Look at that plaid. I really like that one with the thin little line detail in it. And you've got the flower boxes. These ones say Happy Valentines, XOXO, Be Mine, February 14th. Yep, that looks like it. Okay, and another buffalo print. And you've got some flower carts and some hot red lips and these guys. So these are going to be your stickers. And so you got a lot of choices. And what's great about this sticker set actually is they are all sized for card making. So sometimes these companies put these, like the truck sticker, and it's like, you know, this big, right? I know, because we've tried to make mini books and sometimes they're even big for that. This is so perfect. Everything on here looks like it is a great size for cards. Okay, so that is your 12x12 of Cupid Co. Alrighty. Put that one away. Okay, so those are the 2 Valentine's options that we have at the moment. We've already looked at the Prima. So this one and the Studio Light, I think they would go well together. Like the dies, of course, will go with anything. And then the Prima one that we looked at is definitely a softer version of Valentine's Day. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you guys is Bloom came in. And I know a number of you guys pre-ordered this, so I don't necessarily know that I need to walk through all of the details of it. But I just did want to tell you that it's here. Okay, so, well, you know, I'm supposed to not walk through all of this, is what I just promised you, isn't it? And then here I am. I can't hardly help it. Okay, so we're going to go through the 8x8, actually, because that'll be an easier one to show you. Because these patterns, they're really pretty. Like, I wasn't sure when we looked at them online how they would turn out, but man, are they gorgeous. Really, really stunning. I love this, like, plum, and they did sort of like, not quite a navy, but, you know, a darker, rich blue set on these sentiment ones. This is a navy right here. It's not a black. So, really pretty stuff, especially if you like flowers. And they are bold patterns, but you get a lot of, kind of more subdued stuff on the back side. Look at that one. I haven't actually looked at this yet. I didn't check it in, so and I didn't even actually bag the pre-orders yet. I've only seen the stuff as I've scanned it onto people's accounts. So this one is always a popular one. This is your journaling of and ephemera cards, but I want to show you guys. I'm going to pop this one open because if you aren't familiar with these, I think these are excellent. So they oftentimes, this is just my divider card. So they have beautiful fronts. You can totally use this on a card, right? There's lots of great sentiments in here, but they also have fantastic back sides. So if it's an image that, say, you don't necessarily love for the front, you can easily use this for the back, right? You could put this on the inside of a card that you made with Bloosom, and you could write a little sentiment on here. This could be your sentiment block. So there's really lots of options with these, and I just think that now that I've shuffled them as if they were a deck of cards, oops. Well, at any rate, so I think these are always popular, and they're a good piece of ephemera to get. And then you have bigger cards. So for card making, these might seem a little bit big. However, you've got awesome stuff on the backside. And the back sides are not actually shown on the packaging. So that's why I wanted to take it out and show you, because there's so many things you could do with this. But look at that. I mean, you could even send that to somebody. That is just, it's really, really pretty. So let's say you wanted to use these for a card. One thing that I have seen people do is actually fold them. You can fold them and just attach it a little bit on the inside of the card to give a bit of a color. You can do it on the front. You can make little booklets out of these. There's a lot of things you can do to get creative. So let me tuck these back in. I just wanted to side talk about that. This one here has tons and tons of different die cut ephemeras. And so these ones, this is a relatively new type of embellishment for them, and they're all laser cut, and there's tons of beautiful stuff. But they're often backwards in the packaging, which quite frankly drives me crazy because people can't see what's in there, and it doesn't look very interesting when they do that, but it is kind of what it is. And you know, if I have the time to turn stuff around, I do, but I don't always. So we've got the two different types of ephemera. We've got the 8x8 pad. We've got the collection pack. Now the collection pack comes with 16 sheets of the 12x12 paper and the stickers for the line. So that one is a kind of your catch-all. Now this one, the patterns and solids. The patterns and solids is something that they only come out with in 12x12. They don't have any smaller sizes. But this is really, you've got your solids that match kind of on the B sides of the patterns and solids, and you've got more subtle patterns inside the book. And so I really think that if you love Graphic 45 and you tend to work with these as projects, that the patterns and solids, it's not something that's super exciting to buy, but when you are crafting with Graphic 45, which is always super busy, I think that these are really good to have on hand so that you can build into your projects kind of a place for your eye to rest without having to work too hard. Because sometimes they use colors that are very difficult to match. So then we've got the stickers in stock if you didn't get the collection kit, and the chipboard pieces. Okay. Oh, well, hi, Dawn. All right. So I have some other things to show you. So this is another pad. Now, this is from P13. Remember we had in the wood pad, and it's like $3.50 for their 4x6, and you get 24 sheets in here, and they are double-sided. But this one is called Wall, although you may not know that from the cover. Oh, there it is. Like, you can barely read it. See that? There it is. Wall. It's like they whispered it to you. But the patterns in here, so when I order these, I have no idea what they look like because they're, you know, a lot of times with these international companies, we don't get, you know what? I'm going to do it this way because I think you'll be able to see the patterns a little better, and they're non-directional. So look at that crackly paint. Isn't that fantastic? We got a number of brick walls in here. And I think that last time we figured there were like 6 patterns maybe, and 4 of each, something like that. 4 patterns? I don't remember. So that's kind of what you've got in this pad. It's just meant to be backgrounds when you need a little something that has a hint. So I think I have like a dozen of these in stock. This is the mini wall pad. Okay, now this one, I did do a mention of this one on Facebook I don't know, like a week ago or something. The picture I posted was like a candle display. So this is the new limited edition die from Elizabeth Crafts, and I'm going to show you what all is included in here. This is designed so that you can make an adorable mini album if you want. That picture that I posted a while ago was just taking the very front cover die and turning it into something not a book. It is so, so cute. So this limited edition die, I have only 2 left in stock at the moment. It is $35.99. And let me show you all the stuff that you get in here. Now remember also with these limited edition ones, they do eventually not have them available anymore. So you get, I don't know, they always give you a pack of binder rings, but you only get 1. So 1 pack, which isn't quite enough if you want to make more than 1 book, but you know, gets you started. So we've got a ton of dies. This here is the die that was used on that sample picture that I posted on Facebook that made the little candle thing. So she die cut this 4 times and just took this piece here as the tab and bent it so that each one was connected, and it turns into a square when you cut 4 of them that way. So that is your front cover piece. And then this piece here is, I think it's a decorative mat. So these are your pages from what I understand. But I want to show you guys one of my favorite dies in here. So look at this. This is a bookshelf, and you've got all kinds of books on here. Okay, I have not seen a die this cool in a long time for book lovers. It is really, really cool. This where it says snapshot, you've got some speech bubbles, which is cool. You can use that with a ton of other stuff. And it's got your telephone die. It says hello. You've got all of your embellishment pieces. Look at this cool thing here. I haven't really looked much through this, but you've got a lot of really, really neat things, and you've got a bonus set of fun reinforcers. So it comes with all of those, plus a sheet of inspiration. Plus I've already seen them starting to use online a bunch of different samples and things. So here's kind of an idea for you. So this one here is that side sheet. Wait a minute. Let me see. Okay, I think I've got it now, friends. This one is your cover, but also if you want pages that same shape inside, you cut it without all of this doodads. Those remove. But if you want to use this one, then this is a matted layer for the inside of that one, just so you can have a little bit more interest on your pages without making it into a full-on telephone booth. So anyways, only a couple of those left in stock, and I know people have been pretty excited online about doing stuff with this. So just wanted to let you know they're here. Now, I do have just, I think, a couple left of these. These are the stamps that were created to coordinate with the telephone booth. And the stamps, the one that is the most important on this whole set is this one right here that says telephone, because that one is the one that's used when you make, say, a red box that says telephone right up here. So I think it's used on a bunch of the stuff, but that specific one fits right there perfect. So anyways, normally this stamp is $12.99, but when you get it in conjunction with your telephone booth die, it's only $9. So I have that special going for people that want the stamp to go with their I just blanked. With their telephone booth limited edition set. Okay, couple more things that I wanted to show you guys. There is a new couple of things that I got for guys. Now this set, for those of you guys that have family or friends that like to drink Scotch and whiskey, you will recognize this immediately. I have one of those. You guys might know him. And so I didn't get a ton of these dies, but I did get a handful of them because I think they're very specific, but they are so cool. And if you were to cut these little ice cubes out of like a vellum, don't you think that would be perfect? Now here's what else is neat. See this label right here? So you cut that out of something else and it's gonna fit perfect right in this little indent. So this one here, this is $12. That's a pretty good die for $12. I just think this thing is so cool. And I've not seen one like it. Okay, now this one, I don't often get the ones that are a little bit more specialized, so I only got one pack of these. We have like 10. But these are the 3D pushouts, okay? We've got a wine one. Let me zoom in so you can see. We've got a wine one. We've got a whiskey one. And we've got a beer one. So basically that covers all the drinkers that you might know, right? They're either a wine person, they're a beer person, or they're a Scotch and whiskey person. And what I do like about this is they put the, I don't know, Scotch, whiskey, whatever, in the decanter, so it probably could go for, you know, it could be whatever. I'm not really into this one. I like wine. I don't drink beer. So those are my choices. Anyways, but I thought they would be great for some of the guys. And these ones are $2.50 a piece if you'd like those. And this is the last one I have to show you guys. And I'm really hoping that my ride, who's probably not listening, decides to show up soon so that I can get home in time for my conference call. But who knows? Maybe maybe he's still stuck at the orthodontist. Okay, so this is the new beautiful line called Winter Memories from PhotoPlay. We will have all of this paper in open stock. Nothing has been checked in from PhotoPlay yet. But I cannot wait to show you guys this. All right. So, and I think you're still high enough to see most of this. Okay, so this collection kit comes with 12 sheets and a sheet of stickers. Okay, and the collection kit is $15.99. Nope, it's $15. Sorry, that was something else. And then, so we've got these beautiful cut aparts, but I mean, look at the animals. Are the animals the cutest? They are really, really adorable. And I think we've seen these, let's see. I think these are song lyrics. But if you really hold me tight, I'll be home. I'll be all the way home. I'll be warm. Okay, we'll just pretend I could sing because that, Let It Snow. I bet it's the song lyrics from Let It Snow. See, right? Is that coming in for you? I don't know. It's hard to find the camera sometimes when I try to zoom in. Well, good enough. We'll move on. Okay, so you get 2 of each. And then this has got all of your little animals on here, and your little deer has a scarf, your bear has a hat and a scarf. It's like so cute. And you've got great wood pattern on the back side. The bear is like so cute, isn't he? He looks like he's a little bit pigeon-toed. Like in high school, I always thought, you know, I don't know. There, you know, when you stand kind of like that, ballerinas always stand like that. You can always tell somebody who did ballet. So this guy looks a little bit, I don't know, he's just cute, pigeon-toed. So, and then you've got your snowflakes, and ooh, this is a good side too. Easy to use because it's kind of a little monotone, but has a little bit of a pattern. Now, look at these. I'm going to zoom in for these. But look at those birds with the pine cones and the berries. Oh, man. So pretty. And then now this paper I did not get in open stock, I don't think. It does have, it's part of the kit, but I think maybe I got most of the papers. I can't remember now. I didn't really look through the box. And then this one, you could cut these little guys out. You could put them on the inside of a card if you wanted to, if you didn't want to use the paper as is. And then you've got your good stripe on the back side. But let's look at the stickers. Okay, so this one, So remember with the other one when I was saying it's so great because they are all card sized? Okay, so this one they're all still card size. They really are, but it does have a couple that are slightly bigger. You know, these frames tend to be, it'll just fit on an A2 card. I think it's probably like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3.5, 4 inches wide maybe. So it'll fit, and you can put a sentiment over the top to kind of start layering your stickers. You've got a lot of sentiments down here. You've got this bear, you've got the fox, you've got the deer, you've got a raccoon, which I did not see. Oh, he is in one of the papers. Okay, I didn't even see the raccoon before, but this one is so cute. Okay, so that is the paper for Winter Memories. Now, okay, so then I got in the ephemera, and it's going to be hard to see if I don't open it, isn't it? Sometimes I try not to open these because there's so many little pieces, but we're going to do it today. We are going to do it. Okay. So we've got, I'm hoping you guys can see all this. This says, "I'm so glad we're friends." That's really cute. So we've got a bunch of little pieces here. These ones are still in the pack, like in the paper, which is just fine. Did we see this raccoon earlier? Because he's really stinking cute. He is really cute. So, lots of ephemera. I don't even know if you see all these on the back, but wow, there is a lot of stuff in here. So anyways, so I do have a bundle for you guys. The paper pack and the ephemera for $18. So, normally, and we'll have them both out if we have any left, but I think, so I kind of did more of like, you know, a card maker's bundle or something like that. And then I have one more thing to show you, and we'll do a quick wrap up. This is why I don't usually take these out, because now I have ephemera pieces going everywhere. This is funny. See? Put the raccoon right in the front. Okay. And then for those of you guys that fell in love with the bear, this is the set of stamps. So you've got your bear and your deer and your bird, and you've got the Hello Winter, Warm Winter Wishes, Your Friendship Warms My Heart, and Thinking of You, plus a couple little snowflakes. And there is a matching die that cuts out everything it looks like but the sentiments. So the two of them as a stamp die bundle is $27. I don't know how many of this one I have in stock, so if you want it, be sure to let me know. Okay, so we covered a lot relatively quickly. My ride does look like they are pulling up, but I don't know, he may not come in for a while. So he's probably, oh, he is on the phone. Okay, well, we may not see him today, but so let me do a recap real quick, okay? So the Winter Memories, this one here, we've got the bundle with the paper pad collection, the collection pack, and the ephemera pack for $18 for both of those. And we've got the stamp die combo for $27 on this one. That's the Winter Memories from PhotoPlay. We've got the limited edition phone booth die set for $35.99. And then the stamp that coordinates with it for only $9 if you want to add it on to that guy. We've got the wall creative pad. This is just, you know, just some background pieces for when you need a little bit of brick, a little bit of something. These are only $3.50, so they're really, really good to have on hand. We just got in all of the Bloom collection. So we've got your 8x8, we've got your 2 ephemeras, the ephemera cards and the die cut ephemeras. We've got chipboard, stickers, patterns and solids, which is not as interesting to buy, but I think always good to have if you love a collection. And then we do have the collection pack, which comes with 16 sheets and a sticker, set of stickers. And then we have the whiskey goodies. So these ones here, these are all pre-die cut too, so you just pop them out. And these ones are $2.50. You get the 3 images in there. And then this really, really cool die set. And the die set's like $12. So everything is in stock at the moment. I just don't know if it's checked in yet. So, and then this one I know is checked in. This is the Cupid Co. So that you've got your 6x6 pad. That is, I believe, $6. And then you've got your collection kit for $15. And this one has 12 sheets of paper and a sticker. So this one has lots. It's very bright and vibrant, which I like for Valentine's Day. And then this is our last bit of the review. So this is the one I only got one of, so I do have to get these orders, so be sure to let me know. This one was $15. Came, remember, with the sheet of die cut pieces at the front. You've got a whole bunch of papers and things. You've got some glitter papers at the back. And then you've got these super, super cool 2 sheets at the back that have a resist on them. So you can watercolor and kind of go crazy with those. I think those will be really fun. And then we've got the 2 dies. So Studio Light Love number 1, it's $14.50. That one has the cool circle. It's got the arrows. I don't know whatever this doodad is, but it looks cool. And the XOXO. And then we've got the Studio Light Love number 2, $13.50 on this one. And it's got this really big dramatic heart that has the love built in and kind of this big little intertwined heart set there. So you guys, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'm sorry I was a little bit late, but we're here. And actually we had a lot to show you. Sometimes it always surprises me what comes in on a Wednesday. So anyways, have a great night, you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow for a fun project. Alrighty, bye-bye.